Hello, welcome to my channel, Lisa Hutchison LMHC. This is where I love to mix my psychological expertise and my spiritual channeling abilities. Today I'm here to talk with you about the full moon in Libra. This will occur April 12th, 8:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the message on the card is a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Full moons are a time to surrender and release what we no longer need. Libra is the sign of the scales on the card here you can see, and is an air sign. Air signs are known for communication. They're social and analytical. Libra rules love, relationships, and pleasure, asking us to bring balance to one or all of these aspects in our lives. This moon's focus is going to be on relationships and finding ways to compromise. That intuitively is what has come to me today. And compromise is a two-way street. So some relationships will change and evolve while others may need to end. Relationships can include professional, romantic relationships, friendships, and acquaintances. And there are times in our lives that we need to devote time to our relationship with ourselves as well. So let go of any relationship drama, which could be your own or other people's. Be calm and take some deep breaths during this moon. If you've been losing your temper lately or feeling really impatient, just ask how you can manage your anger better going forward. Write down your dreams, pay attention to those synchronicities, messages from the divine, and listen deep within. So let's see how we can bring more balance to our relationship to ourselves and to others during this full moon in Libra. Let's start with what we can surrender or release. And I'd like to pick 3 of these cards here. So 2 are coming out already, making my job really simple, and 1 more. Okay, so first we want to surrender to the magic of who you are. So we all have magic in us. This is what I call your soul, your spark, your destiny. So even in the mundane aspects of life, remember, you are a magical being. And you have a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. So maybe make a list of what makes you great. What are your great qualities? Are you empathic? Are you considerate of others? Perhaps you're really connected with nature and animals. Write it all down. Really connect to the magic of who you are. Next, surrender to trust. And first I want to just go back to this card for a moment. So surrender to the magic of who you are. We are strengthening and balancing our relationship to ourselves with this card here. Okay, surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. And I'm going to add trust the divine, because we're also working on our relationship to ourselves and the divine so far. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident you have chosen the right path for you. So, like I said, the first 2 cards are about our relationship to ourselves and also the relationship to a higher power. Next, surrender your need to always be right. Okay, this is with our relationship with other people. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding but not rigid. And this will help resolve conflicts and improve relationships. So let go of the ego. And sometimes we have an idea in our head. Someone's talking and we start formulating what we want to say. Perhaps bracket that, put it to the side, take some deep breaths, and be present with the other person instead of giving your input and feeling like you have the right answer. Allow them the space to come to their own conclusions. All right, let's see how we can best take care of ourselves self-care wise during this full moon in Libra. Okay. Decisions. We always have decisions. Honor your top priorities. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. So write down what's kind of going on in your life right now, because sometimes we can feel very overwhelmed, a lot going on with our decisions, and the overwhelm blocks our clarity, blocks us from seeing clearly what our priorities are. So write down all the things that need to get done and start numbering them. What comes first? What's the most important? What's the next important? Etc., etc. And then look at what can be dropped off this list. Perhaps you can delegate it. Perhaps you need to say no. You know, I would love to help you at this time, but I need to focus on, you know, taking care of me. That can be very difficult to say, but necessary at times. Lastly, let's look how we can empower ourselves during this full moon in Libra. During this time of relationship endings and beginnings. That's what I feel is kind of the sense right now. But really, it looks like beginning a new relationship with ourselves, coming closer to ourselves. Okay. All right, release other people's emotions. This is so important for empathic people who are like sponges and can just absorb like other people's anger, irritation, depression, pain. So this is important to separate your experience from other people's experience. And you may want to ask yourself, is this emotion mine or is it someone else's? That can help you identify what is going on in the moment. So release other people's emotions. Okay, stop sensory overload. Okay, so we're going to feel a little overwhelmed during this full moon I'm seeing here. If too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level. So take a break from people. You may need to take a break from social media, take a break from the news. Whatever it is you need to get quiet, do that for yourself, because that's very important. And I'm going to pick one more card before we wrap up. How can we best empower ourselves in this full moon in Libra? Okay. Restore yourself with alone time. Take a break from the busy world. Replenish yourself in stillness. Meditate, stretch, nap, garden. Do whatever quiet activities your spirit yearns for. So it's definitely a sign you need to increase self-care by setting boundaries, by saying no to noise, saying no to others, in order to come back to the magic of who you really are and learn to trust your inner voice and yourself during this important time of the full moon in Libra. So thank you so much for tuning in today. If this video has resonated with you, give it a thumbs up down below. I thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. And until the next time, take as good care of yourself as you do others.